Alright guys, let's do another garden tour, but with a twist. I want to plant some long beans. So I pulled out I believe these are pole beans. I've never been successful with pole beans, but I'm going to give it a try. So I put my trellis up and I'm going to stake it down. I'm going to take you with me while I set this up. So let's get going. I needed to go into the garage and get some fertilizer because I'm using old soil that I used last year. I dump all my soil and I reuse it every year. So this soil needed some fertilizer, and that's what I'm doing. I'm getting some fertilizer to throw in there. Alright, I'm gonna do this one, and it says to soak seeds overnight in warm water. Let me try it without. The other one says the same thing, so I'm gonna go ahead and plant it in the dirt and give them a good watering, and hopefully that'll do the trick. So this will be an experiment, so let's get to planting. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna do this one next in the other bag. So because I need to soak it overnight, I am using my hay. Salt marsh, I think it's called. Anyhow, been there before, tried to explain what it is. But I'm using my hay to retain the moisture, so when I do water it, it'll be like soaking it overnight in my mind. We'll see what happens. So let's try this experiment. Let's continue. I got my trellis up, staked it down. I got my pole beans in there. Hopefully the long beans. Hopefully they'll come. Something will come of it. I've never had luck with pole beans, but we'll see what happens this time around. So here's my squash. I've been checking the leaves. Still no squash bugs. This bed is empty. As you just saw, I took the hay off of this one to put it into my bags. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do here just yet. But something's going to go in there. I'm going to fill up that space with something, not sure yet what. Here's my string beans. I actually have some baby beans. Let me see if I can come in closer. Oh, here we are. Here's one. Let's see if I can. There we are. Right there. So I do have some beans starting all throughout here. So I did something right this year. And I won't even go there. But my rosemary came back to life. Oh my God, it's exploded. This is not what it was like when I first put it in there. I thought it was dead and it exploded. So very happy about that. And I just put some flowers in here. I got more to plant. Who knows?Maybe I'll do that entire bed just flowers. Who knows? But right now I got this one going. I'm not as young as I used to be. I don't have the energy, so I only do a little bit at a time. My weekends, this is my zen, my yoga are my weekends, and this is what I focus in on. So I'm sure you know, there's some of you that can relate. Can't wait till I retire because then I can do this all the time and there will be no stress in my life. Well, there will be, but you know what I mean. Stress, unnecessary stress, meaning things that don't matter. So my time is still all flowered up and so yeah, not sure what I should put in there. We'll see. Next update, we'll find out what I put in there. Let's see what the chickens are up to. Hey girls. Hi. Red. You're not elbowing anybody today? Hi Ethel. Goldie. I think everybody else is cooling down either underneath the coop or I'm not sure where they are. Oh, there's oh, they're in the back. There they are. The two Nuggets in Georgia. Don't have the name for the other two yet, so I'm calling them Nuggets like I always do. And Lacey. So there they are. Just staying in the shade. I don't blame them. It rained all morning. And when the sun comes out, it gets hot. So, good for them. Alright, let's move on. You know what? I really need to wash this coop. Look at the pollen on these. They can't even see outside. I feel terrible. I'm going to come out here later. I'm going to wash all this down. And the next video, you're going to be able to see inside through the windows. Trust me. Now that I put it on video, I don't have a choice. So, let's go check out. Let's go check everything else out. Let's go check it out. Oh, so I did move these cucumbers, these right here, out of there. Don't know if you can see that because I see the sun in my eyes. So let me just move this way. So hopefully you can see that. So out of that bed into this bed. Here's my garlic. I think it's just about ready to be pulled. I'm holding off. The tips are drying out. The two bottom leaves are starting to die off. I'm just going to wait another week. Doesn't hurt to wait an extra week. I'd rather, you know, do it a little bit later than sooner and get a nice big bowl. But I'll bring you along when I pull those up. This is so exciting. I love this stuff. So let's go check out. And when I moved them from the other bed, they developed flowers. So that's a good sign. They didn't have flowers before. And they weren't really growing. So they now have flowers. So maybe this was a good thing that I moved them. And then my cherry tomatoes. I got a lot of cherry tomatoes on here. And this is really growing. This is doing really well. So are my cucumbers down here, the bush cucumbers. They're doing very well. So keep an eye on those as well. Don't want any beetles. I think it's been too cool for beetles. I don't know. But I have like beetle traps all ready to go if I need them. And then my beef steaks. They did perk up. I did put some fertilizer in there, like what did they call it? Granules. So time release. And we've had some rain, so now they are starting to come about. They are growing. And so are the celebrities. So let's see where the celebrities are still a little behind, but let's see what happens. And here is my dilemma. I have a little bit of a dilemma. I think this is my broccoli. They're doing fantastic. Even the ones I thought were half dead, doing fantastic. But I think and I hope this is the bok choy, the baby bok choy. If not, because I know one of these is either bok choy or Savoy cabbage. I'm hoping it's not this whole pile, because I can handle that as far as transplanting goes if this is the Savoy heads of cabbage that I mistakenly put in here. So we'll see what happens. And again, you know, my blooming or my bulbing onions, still haven't given them a haircut. And again, we'll bring you along when I do. And my carrots, they're just coming along. My strawberries I've been picking and kind of eating, not a lot, but you know, just enough to have a snack. Better than the grocery store, let me tell you. So there's the other one. I've got, let's see. Yeah, got some strawberries in there, a few. And it seems like the more I pick, the more they come back. So I'm happy about that. All right. So this is my garden update, June 9th. After all the rain, the sun came out, and this is what we're looking like. So we've got these beds, and we're gonna turn, and we've got these beds. Those, you know, these are nothing to write home about yet. Give it time. We got these beds. So thank you once again for joining me in Bobji's Corner. Not in my kitchen, but in my garden. I hope to see you soon. Until next time.